The episode opens with Seth launching an attack on a ZZ opponent. However, the moment he makes contact with Alyssa, the referee swiftly steps in, declaring, "Enough." Seth's transgression was twofold: breaching the rule against princely involvement in the arena and initiating a personal quarrel. This resulted in the White Wings' immediate disqualification. The Queen subsequently decreed Seth's confinement to house arrest for a month. Confined indeed. The scene transitions to Alyssa in the midst of discussions with an official, seeking permission to visit Seth. The official, bound by the Queen's explicit command, denies her request. A short time later, Hakami approaches Alyssa with a stern caution: avoid unnecessary contemplation and dismiss any notions of clandestine visits or negotiations with the king. You've already stirred sufficient unrest for both factions. Seth and Azor, specifically. Just then, a servant informs Alyssa of a visitor from the Purple Palace awaiting her presence. Stepping outside, she's met by Prince Bido, who extends an invitation to the day's festivities. Alyssa initially declines, but Bido insists he harbors no harmful intent, offering simply, "I'll provide a tour of the city." She eventually acquiesces. As they depart, Alyssa is taken aback by the sight of Azor among the delegates. "I extended invitations to the delegates as well," he explains, leaving Alyssa perplexed and pondering Bido's motivations. While touring the city, Bido inquires, "How does this city compare to your homeland, Fortina?" Alyssa acknowledges the city's impressive grandeur and apparent affluence, remarking, "It appears as though every inhabitant of Galagata possesses great wealth." However, their stroll is interrupted by the disturbing sight of a slave market, igniting Alyssa's fury. "Such blatant operation is appalling," she exclaims. Bido responds nonchalantly, "It's commonplace. These individuals originate from foreign lands, some conquered territories. They perform arduous tasks, making them inexpensive labor for households. Truthfully, I find it rather distasteful myself." Alyssa, though, silently contemplates Azor's perspective on the matter. Suddenly, Bido poses a pointed question: "Are you enamored with the dark-haired envoy?" A startled Alyssa stumbles through a denial, visibly flustered. Vito persists, "Perhaps he served as your personal protector? A romance between a princess and her guard. A captivating narrative." His probing continues, yet Alyssa remains tight-lipped. Vito then instructs the guards to halt the carriage, suggesting a walk and requesting the black-haired envoy's company. Alyssa is rendered speechless by Bido's capricious behavior. He flashes a grin and declares, "Consider this a token of gratitude for your delightful entertainment." The order is promptly executed. Azor inquires, "What could that frivolous prince possibly be scheming?" Alyssa responds, "He's undeniably foolish, but it's inconsequential. He's unaware of my true identity, fixated solely on romantic notions. He envisions a clandestine affair between a princess and her guard, granting us this opportunity to converse." Azor counters, "Never place your trust in that prince. Maintain constant companionship, always. This situation disquiets me. Ensure her presence even during your slumber." Alyssa murmurs under her breath, "Azir's incessant lectures, despite our limited interaction." She abruptly sprints away, calling back, "Try to catch me." Reaching a riverbank, Azor pursues and embraces her from behind. Turning to face him, she questions, "News of your sudden ascension to kingship reached me, followed by your unexpected appearance and pledge to return me home. I know nothing of your past. How can you undertake such actions?" Tears welling up, she continues, "What are your intentions? I'm completely lost." Azor offers a heartfelt apology. "I should have divulged more. I deeply regret my silence. However, on the day of your capture, I resolved to pursue my destiny, regardless of the peril. As you suspected, the former king was a mere captive. Now, wielding absolute authority, I shall not permit Galagata's unchecked actions. Cast aside your fear and sorrow. I desire your presence in Fortina as my wife." Alyssa's tears intensify. "My commitment lies in safeguarding Fortina against Galagata, precluding my return. Your resolute stance ensures Fortina's safety, Ed." She regrets his reappearance, fleeing in despair over their separation, a burning passion lingering within. The scene shifts to Tot in his private chambers, contemplating his recent match performance. Despite possessing immense strength, he recognizes its inherent futility. The following day, Queen Noa converses with her advisor, who relays intelligence reports finally received from their spies. Fortina is reinforcing its defenses under the new king's directive, suggesting an impending counteroffensive. The advisor reveals the compromise of all their embedded spies within the castle, necessitating time to gather further information. Noa concludes the veracity of the rumors surrounding the new prince. He's a remarkable ruler, though undoubtedly burdened. Time is no longer an ally, demanding swift action. She resolves to launch an immediate invasion of Fortina, forgoing the delay until spring. With Seth's allegiance, it's a bold maneuver, but she remains confident in finding a resolution. The scene then cuts to Seth, pondering Azor's identity and his connection to Alyssa. We return to Alicia, preparing with her maids for an audience with Queen Noah. She's been preoccupied by the recent events. Upon arrival, the queen extends a warm welcome, praising the day's captivating match. Alicia nervously offers an apology for her previous impoliteness, but the queen dismisses it, expressing admiration for Alicia's open-mindedness. As Alicia settles into her seat, she observes a large gathering of diners. The queen indicates Azor's presence at the furthest table, prompting Alicia's silent hope that he won't notice her. The queen then beckons Alicia to the head table, announcing, in 1 month's time, upon the completion of Seth's penalty, he shall wed Princess Alicia. The unexpected proclamation stuns the room into silence. The queen extends apologies to the Fortina envoys, acknowledging the impossibility of their request to postpone the nuptials. She cites the unforeseen nature of the decision, leaving minimal time for arrangements. However, she guarantees a lavish subsequent celebration, with the envoys representing Fortina at the wedding in a month. Meanwhile, in his chambers, Azor recognizes the queen's announcement as a declaration of war. By securing the princess as her daughter-in-law, the queen aims to invade Fortina before spring arrives. His companion remarks, "Our continued detention signifies their intent to prevent our survival. We must act decisively." At that moment, a tearful Alicia appears before Azor, lamenting her unintentional involvement in his predicament. Azor gently inquires, "Do you recall your Star Festival wish?" Alicia hesitates, remembering his words, "Wishing is futile." However, that day, Azor understood that the presence of others fuels desire. He declares, "Now, I shall reveal my own wish, a permanent place for you in Fortina." Alicia remains silent, uncertain. She contemplates trusting Azor and remaining in Fortina, given his unwavering kindness despite her previous harsh words, and observes, Princess Alicia seems troubled today, understandably anxious with the impending wedding. She proposes, "I have a solution," recalling specific herbs renowned for their calming properties, and prepares a drink infused with these herbs, generously sweetened with honey. Haikam inquires, "What is this concoction?" and explains, "A soothing herbal blend for the princess's anxieties." Haikam takes charge, saying, "I'll attend to the rest. Please see to tidying her chambers." Later, Alicia confides in Haikam, "I yearn to see Seth. My anxieties overwhelm me. I need solace." Ikami responds, "Following your wedding, the Galagatan king will likely command Seth to spearhead the invasion of Fortina. The hasty wedding serves no other purpose. Delaying the invasion would hinder their conquest. Seth commands significant influence within Galagata's military, posing a substantial threat to Fortina. Fortina is ill-equipped for war, lacking the necessary experience for victory." Kemi suggests, "Engage in conversation with Prince Seth. He likely remains unaware of his reinstatement as first prince. Take Anne's herbal remedy. Enjoy it during your discussion." The scene transitions to Alicia before a door, murmuring, "I'll manage to speak with him. There are no guards stationed here." Ikami had advised, "The sole guard is posted at the tower entrance. Leave that to me. Proceed directly to him. Although locked, the key should be nearby. This must be it." Alicia hesitates briefly before advancing, thinking, "I've followed Haikami's instructions, tasked with requesting a favor, despite my resolve to rely on him. My thoughts are disarrayed. I must feign cheerfulness." Elijah entered Seth's confinement with a playful taunt. "There isn't a single place I can't infiltrate. You appear to have lost weight. Perhaps I should have brought a substantial meal." She adds with a smirk, "Your aversion to sweets is well known." Hakami claimed them all for herself. "With your reinstatement as first prince, our marriage follows swiftly upon your release. Rather hasty, wouldn't you agree? You deserve time for contemplation." Seth calmly replies, "I have no objections." Alicia inwardly laments the seemingly lengthy month ahead. Seth interrupts her thoughts, stating, "Your intentions remain unclear. Abandon your pretense and speak plainly. What do you require of me?" Mustering her courage, Alicia pleads, "Spare Fortina from invasion. Avoid war. My loved ones reside there." Seth responds, "My battles have never been fought for Galagata. My past lies in underworld gambling. Your desire for peace aligns with my own. Obedience was merely convenient. I lacked reason for defiance. You've reverted to your true self." A wave of relief washes over Alicia. "I am eternally grateful," she expresses. Seth shrugs, replying, "Such expressions are commonplace, inconsequential to me. You must handle the remaining obstacles independently." They share Hakami's herbal drink, but Seth suddenly collapses. Panic grips Alicia as she frantically seeks assistance. Hakami's arrival brings momentary relief. "Hakami! Seth needs urgent medical attention," she cries. However, Hakami advances towards Seth, brandishing a knife. Horror consumes Alicia as Hakami's intent becomes terrifyingly clear.